Okay, hello again. Good morning. Make sure you check Canvas for anything that's due this week. I'm going to add more stuff. Anything that we do this week, I'm going to probably pick up on Friday. So make sure you know that. Everything should be due on Friday. All right, let's take a look. On this one right here, you're adding, or rather subtracting, and the reason why I say subtracting is because this one's a plus. And since the signs are opposite, you have to subtract and keep the sign you have more of. Okay, that's rule number 2. This is 5 times 2 is 10 plus 1 makes 11 over 5 minus 10 over 1. You're going to take the 1 and put it over here. Take the 5 and put it over here. Okay, so you're going to get 1 times 11. So you're going to get 11 over 5 minus 50 over 5. And by the way, 50 divided by 5 is 10. So this is still 10. It's just written in fraction form. Now that the denominators are the same and the signs are different, you have to subtract. I think it's 39. You can check on your calculator. 39 over 5, but you have to keep the sign. So I subtract it and I keep the sign. Well, you have more minuses. Since you have more minuses, it's going to be a negative 39 over 5. Make sure you know that. Always figure out what sign it is. If you have more negatives, it's a negative. Let's go on. The next one you do the same way. You do 5 times 4 is 20. 23, you add that up, minus 4 plus 1 is 5 over 2. My least common denominator is 4. Well, the way I showed you was to just switch it. So take the 2, put it over here, take the 4 and put it over here. Okay, you might have to reduce, but so what? So this is 46 over 8 minus 20 over 8. Now that your denominators are the same, this one you have more positives. So 46 minus 20 is 26 over 8, and then you got to reduce by 2. And what that means, since you have to reduce, is your least common denominator is not really 8. It's really 4, but that's okay. So you're going to take that, half of that is 13, and half of that is 4, and now you're done. Okay? So if it's not the least common denominator, it's not the end of the world. You just have to reduce. All right, let's keep moving. The next one. Next one is order of operations. So please excuse my dear Aunt Sally. Write that down. Parentheses and exponents are top dog, okay? And then multiplying and dividing from left to right. So you start here. The first sign you see is division. Division is right here. Check. And the next sign you see is addition. Addition is way down here. So division is higher. So you have to do that first. So 72 divided by 9 is going to give you 8, plus 7 is going to give you 15. Make sure you follow the order of operations. Let's try one more. Parentheses are way up here. Well, you work from the inside out like you eat an Oreo cookie. So you're going to do this inside one first. So you're going to rewrite it as 20 divided by, and I want you to rewrite it. 10 minus 8 is 2. Okay, so now it's collapsing. Even though this is subtraction, it's parentheses, and parentheses are way up here. So it's going to be 20 divided by 4 minus 2 is 2, and your answer is going to be 10. Today you have a worksheet. Those of you at home, I tried to scan it. My scanner for some reason is not working. So you're going to have to hand write these and make sure you put week 2. I can't make it any bigger than this. Okay, I apologize. My camera is not working either. So we're working out some details. You can go online, CUDA software, order of operations, and look for these problems. Okay. So order of operations, CUDA, and PDF, and then it should pop up. Okay, so if you can't read it, find it online. Once my scanner starts to work, then I will take care of that. Okay, for now, pause the video or look it up online. Good luck, and that is today's work. And remember, all work for the week is due this Friday. Make sure that you submit it on Friday. I'll give you all day Friday, so I'll probably start checking it on Monday. But it's due Friday. Okay, all work for the week is due on Friday. All right, I'm going to put away this worksheet, and now I'm going to go on to geometry. Let's take a look at geometry. Okay, that last one we're going to try in a minute. So this is September 1st.
Students in the front of the building to pick up an instrument. Mr. Edwards, Ollie is at the front of the building to pick up an instrument.
September 1st is where today is. So if you have that yellow form, it goes to your 4th period teacher. All right, let's take a look. This one you had on your work yesterday. It was one similar to this, okay? Some of you are saying you're not getting it. You got to put the time in. Okay, you got to do the work. Now look up here. This point A is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's -5 and 0. That's point A. Point B is 0, 1, 2, -2 up 2. That's point B. And point C is over 1 up 1. Okay, those are your points. So you're going to do the distance formula twice, and then you're going to add this up. So this is from A to B, and then you're going to do from A to C, or rather B to C. So you have to do the distance formula twice. If you can't do the distance formula, you're a little bit behind. Make sure you go on YouTube and figure it out. Okay, so I'm going to go backwards. -5, or -2 rather, minus a -5. And then 2 minus 0. So this one right here becomes a plus, and 5 minus 2 is 3. So I get 3 squared plus 2 squared. Well, 2 squared is 4. The 0 doesn't matter. So that's 9 plus 4. That's the square root of 13. This one right here, you're going to do these 2 points from B to C. So you're going to do 1 minus a -2, and then you're going to do 1 minus 2. This becomes a plus, so that becomes 3 squared plus, this becomes a -1. Okay, I'm pretty sure that's right. And so now you're going to get 9 plus 1 times 1 is 1, a negative times a negative is a positive. You get the square root of 10. So you're going to get your calculator at this point and press the square root of 13, shift, square root, I get 3.6. And you're going to add the square root of 10, so 10, shift, square root, 3.1. We could technically round that off, but let's just say 3.1. So I'm going to get 6.7. So if you're close to 6.7, you'll get credit. Okay, there it is. And that's how you do that problem from the workbook. Okay? All right, let's go on. The next one right here, this one was in the book, number 6, and you need to know this for the EOC, and I'm going to show it to you now. So make a graph, put a star by this, and this is number 6 on the workbook. So it's -5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then up 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So point P is right there. This point is over 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So down 5 is Q. Now what they want to know is the point 2/3 of the way. So what you want to do is square this off. Okay? Square it to a right angle. You want to get this horizontal distance. So you got to figure out where this is. Looks like I missed my mark here. So it should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it's over 7. And then this one is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's a -5. Remember, the distance is big minus small. So the big number is 7 minus the small number, which is also a minus. So that's going to be 12 steps from here to here. So 12 units. Okay, now you want to take 2/3 of that. So it's 2/3 times 12 over 1. Put a 1 underneath there. You could reduce. 3 goes into 3 once. 3 goes into that 4. 4 times 2 is 8. So it's going to be over 8. And let's see where we are. So it's going to be over 8 from this point. So it's 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, over 8. And then it's got to be down a certain amount. And that's your point right there. That's 2/3 of the way. You don't start from the middle and go 8. You start from point P, and point P is right here. Now to get the vertical, to get this measurement right here, or this coordinate, exact coordinate, you would do the distance from here to here. So this one is up 1, 2, 3, 4. So this one is up 4. This one is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, a negative 5. So you take the big number, which is 4, minus a negative 5. So that's going to give you 9. So the distance from here to here is 9 steps. So you take 2/3 times 9 over 1, you reduce, and you get 6. 2 times 3 is 6. So from this, you're going to go down 6 from here. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there it is right there. And this one looks like it's down 2 from the x-axis. But that's how you do this problem. Okay? And then try this one. I want you to graph the points. So it'll go over 1, down 2, and then go over 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then up 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Put a dot, and then draw this up. This one says 3/4 of the way. So square this off, like this. Put a box. Figure out the distance from here to here. You could count the steps. So this is 1, 2. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this is 8 steps. This one is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 steps. Okay? And then you want to do 3/4 of that. So it's 3/4 times 8 over 1. And this one right here is going to be 4 times 8 over 1, or 4 over 1. So that's going to be 32. Let me make sure. I'll take that back. It should be 3/4. So 4 goes into 4 once. 4 goes into that 2, so it's 6. Okay? So you're looking at 6 on that one right there. Okay? And so let's see what we got here. What is this one right here? So that's 24 over 4, which equals 6 on that one. So you want to go ahead and go down 6. Let's see. 0. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is here, and then you want to slide over. Okay? And actually, it depends which point you're going from. So it could be that one if you're going from this point. But if you're going from this point, then it's going to be 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, which is right here. So it could be either this point or this point, depending on which one. Now this one says from A. So A was here, I believe. Yep, A was here. So this would have to be your answer. And so that answer looks like it's 1, 2, 3, 4. It looks like it's over 4 from the origin, over 4, and then up 1, 2, 3, 4. So it looks like 4, 4. Looks like the coordinates. I know that seems a little confusing. We'll work on that again. Maybe I'll give you another one tomorrow. Okay, but it's something to think about. Today we're doing 1.4. We're doing inductive reasoning. And for that, I'm going to show you a video. Okay? But before I show you the video, copy these notes right here. Okay? Inductive reasoning is what we're doing today. It's where they give you some examples and you form a conclusion. Okay? Like if you see a bunch of baby ducks walking behind mama duck, okay? Well, you assume that the conclusion is that those are all her ducklings. Okay? Maybe, maybe not. Maybe one strayed. Okay? But what I'm saying is you go from examples to a specific conclusion. All right, so copy that down, and I'm going to show you a video, and today we're going to be working this right here. But make sure we watch the video first. So write that down. Those are the pages from the workbook, and I'll see you guys in class.